Hey, Max here. So today I want to talk about the collections and the best collections to do in the game. Mainly to, both get experience, maybe some stubs. But let's just dive right into it. Like, what should you be going through? Obviously, XP is the most important thing. Getting up high for the XP reward path for the 75, level 100, aka silver level 1 rewards that we went through in our video. Was it yesterday, a few days ago? So collections. There's kind of a few of them. All right, and it's fine. The ones I think you should go for, like if you're kind of like low money spent, no money spent, don't really have a lot of resources. I think if you're trying to XP grind, these are not terrible because they give you a stub back, and it's not like these things are going for a lot. You can view it in marketplace. That was not found. Shoot, how do I acquire that one again? I don't remember how some of these were acquired. Obviously, the stadiums. Some of them are pretty easy. These things are going for like 30 a pop for these bronze stadium. Here, I'll show it to you. 30 stubs a pop, so that's not bad at all. I mean, you collect 5 of them, 150 stubs. You get 500 stubs back and 1,000 XP. So this one's like a must-do. I would do all of these ones except for the bat skins. The bat skins, these are actually kind of expensive. Actually, that one's not on the market. This one's on the market, I believe. And so, like, some of these kind of pricey. 2,000. I wouldn't worry about bat stubs. You only need 3 of them, so maybe go through. I think they're all diamond bats, though, aren't they? I guess I'll have to check. That one's ridiculously expensive. I wasn't able to find. Maybe I didn't look hard enough, which is true. This goat one's not. Sorry, that one's not on the market. But yeah, I didn't really find anything too crazy here with the bats for cheap bats. So that's the one I haven't done. I could look more into it. But the other ones that I completed. All these are good to go. This is like regular outfielders, live series outfielders. So these commons are going for a couple stubs. So 10 of them at what 20 stubs a pop. When you put in buy orders, yeah. So that's a stub and XP maker for sure. Live series, the most important thing you could do for these is definitely do the 30 collections for each one of these. So you see how each one of these live series has 10, 20, 30, and then all of them. So doing all of them is a little pricey. These Orioles are missing a couple, pricey lower ones that were added in the game. But like, the Yankees, Red Sox, you got these top end diamonds. So don't collect them all, but try your hardest to collect 30 for every team. So if you're just gonna do 10. Right off the bat, 20, work your way up. You'll gain a lot of XP. Like, this is 2,000, 2,500. Like, 2,500 XP is like 2 games or just about 2 games of BR. So, a game of BR is like 20 minutes, 40 minutes. So, yeah, like 40 minutes or so, maybe 30 minutes. BR is maybe 15 minutes. Just by completing these collections. So, try and work your way. Some of these cards, like just doing 10 of them, doing Marketplace, it's a couple stubs. I mean, I guess this one's more expensive because that's a new card in the game. The ones with pictures are older cards in the game, so those ones are a lot cheaper. The newer cards in the game are more expensive. Obviously, check each individual one. So you can get this guy for like 10 to 20 stubs. That's not bad. Do that. Do 20 of these up through the bronzes. The bronzes get a little bit pricier. 70 stubs you can grab that one for. But yeah, work your way through those collections. And then the best part about the collections, like that live series collection, once you do a collection for a team, you go over to exchanges, and then you exchange the player, common to bronze, bronze to silver, silver to gold. So once they're already non-auctionable tradable, this will be the end result. Now give me a second. I got to do one. There's one more step. I should have done this at the end. But so these things are all no sell. You basically throw them into the exchange, and then you get sellable cards on it. Then resell those cards or exchange those in the other team's sets too. So it's a good way. If you guys understand what I'm saying, you do the collections. You make the card not auctionable from these collections. Then you do the exchanges, and you basically go through each team like that, and you can really get a lot of distance between a lot of rewards for that. Now, before you do that exchange, go to your creative player exchanges. Now, I haven't done these. I will be doing these though. See how I allowed all these no sells when doing the live series collections? If you have silvers that you've done no sell, put them in here for basically free stubs. And then they don't go away either. So you collect items, 1,500 free stubs for collecting those for your silver creative player. So make sure to do these after, or I mean, I guess you can do it before the collection for before you're doing the exchange, because they just become double unsellable, right? So it's like doubling up essentially, which is really nice. So I'll just show you for an example, so that way you don't think I'm doing anything crazy. Wait, I just did second baseman, right? I can go back to second baseman. Where was it? What is this? First baseman, second baseman. See how they're still in my binder? This just says collected over them. So they can't be double collected, which it doesn't matter, but into this one set's already done. So do that and then exchanges. So make sure you get your live series exchanges or these creative players, but do those 2 exchanges first and then exchange, okay? Do those, yeah, so do those collections, then exchange. There it is. Now I can feature my words. All right, first inning exchanges. This I don't think is worth it. Very expensive. You don't get a lot of stubs back, but you will be like working towards these cards on the XP path. So this is for like later on down the road once you get through all your XP. If you don't end up selling these things on the market for whatever their market price is, if you decide to keep them for some reason, which I'd suggest if you just, I would not collect them. I would just sell them on the market if I'm not going to use them. Or if you are using them and you know you're going to use all 10 of them for a long time, then you can exchange it, and then you'll never be able to get stubs for them. You won't be able to sell them later. So that's why I don't love that one. This one, another one, it's okay. I got a few of these things, as you see. You can auction them off too, but it's okay. 30 of them. I think this is, what, 10, 20, 30. So not you don't need all of them. It's a little pricey. I'll probably be working towards this as the year goes along. Some of these things, I don't know if you can get all these things from the marketplace. Yeah, that one's, you got to earn these things through a lot of like the affinity rewards. Some of them I've already got, but that's kind of like the breakout. The rookies, I did this one through like, you know, both affinities. Like look at my last video or 2 videos ago for the affinity breakdown. So that these collections, I would kind of ignore right off the bat. These starter collection, wait, no, sorry, legend and flashback collections. Ignore these things. Stadiums, I did the minor league stadiums because I had so many of them. These things are pretty cheap. You can go ahead and do those. MLB stadiums, I haven't got them all yet, but I don't know if it's worth it to go out there and grab all the stadiums because they're not like super. I guess that one's actually pretty cheap if I just put in a buy order for 27. Now that I see it, I'm like, well, yeah, might as well finish off that one. Some of them are going for a little bit more, but you know, I think the Cubs is going for like 150. So actually, it's not bad. You're not taking that much, and then you have all the stadiums. Oops, it didn't get in time. So I'll finish off that collection too. 3,000 stubs, and you could probably get all these things for less stubs than that. So that's a good idea to do this collection for sure. I'll just put in the last one for Coors. He's going for 52. All right, 52. There you go. So I'll be doing that one. Stadiums is a good one. Classic stadiums. These ones are pricey. Only if you want the Polo Grounds. If you love the Polo Grounds, do it. Otherwise, definitely a coin or a stub sink right there. And then the Unlockables and equipments. These are ones I have not done. Definitely not worth it. Some of these diamond things are going for a ton. Like the GOAT, obviously, is something you will do if you can get 12-0 BR World Series. You have to do the Polo Grounds too, but it's just kind of like a way to flex on people. You got to do the entire Live Series collection for that, which is insane. But Animation Celebration, I think it's just better off. Like, you could do, like, 10 or something, get the silver, but, yeah, outside of the silvers, maybe the golds aren't going for a whole lot either. Well, I wonder how much I can buy now for. I think these things quick sell for 100, so I think the 100 stubs each for the gold. Getting 10 of them, you'll take a little bit of loss, but a little bit of XP there too. Not really worth it. None of these things are really like worth it in my opinion. But go ahead and grab it if you so desire. But I would just ignore these things from what I look through. So I'll just do a quick recap. Starter collections, yes, except for bat skins. Live series, yes, as much as you can. Make sure and try and do your collect 10, collect 20, collect 30. Then after that, it gets really pricey. So live series, yes. Featured programs, no. Featured programs should be done with do the other program part of it, not the collection part. Legends and flashbacks, I would wait on these. Don't focus on them first. Stadiums, yes to minor leagues, yes to major leagues, no to classic. Unlockables and equipment, I did none of these. They're all too every single diamond equipment is too expensive in my opinion. Creative player, yes. After before you do any exchanges, do these creative player exchanges. So that is it. Those are my recommendations for the collections. That's kind of the video. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions on collections and how to make that XP. I went to level 7 silver. Keep grinding. We're gonna keep it going. XP, maybe we'll do a video on XP here going forward. But the best way is really just playing head to head since they patched the glitch. But that is it for this video. Thanks for watching. Call to action. I'll see you tomorrow.